I fell in love with a charming town in Northern California. Once I finally moved there, I couldn't get away fast enough. Business Insider. I dreamed of living in Grass Valley, a town in Northern California. But the weather, cost of living, and inconvenience made living there a nightmare. Below are your comments. The majority of these things are common sense. They didn't know the cost of living in California would be more than Montana? They didn't know that it was a small town and required a drive to a big store? I live in Atlanta, and it's a 45-minute drive to the grocery store sometimes. And she found it. See more. My dream, which has become even more securely cemented in my mind in the last 8 years, is to buy a very large area of wooded land, build a cabin, and spend the rest of my life having as little contact with other humans as possible. I got to live there for a year. I worked in Grass Valley and lived in both Grass Valley and Nevada City, which is 3 miles up the road. Friendliest bunch of people I ever met. I needed some work done twice on my old Jeep, but because I work long hours was having difficulty. The morning I had car trouble, a coworker I barely knew offered to have her husband get me a lift to work. It an easy drive to Sacramento area for the occasional Costco or mall runs, easy access to healthcare. Nice hospital in Grass Valley which I worked at, easy quick drive to Truckee and Lake Tahoe, and tons of outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, and biking. The place really seems like they didn't do good research before they decided to move there, and just couldn't afford to live where they chose. I live in a small town in the SoCal mountains that is similar to where they moved. 80% of what I buy is ordered on the internet, arrives within 1 to 3 days usually, and shipping charges, if not free, are usually less than the cost of gas to go to a more populated area. Like Grass Valley, we have a decent-sized hospital and paramedics at the fire station for emergency CR, but my main healthcare provider is an hour away. I'm not surprised some things are more expensive than larger urban areas. In my area, grocery stores price many common things as though they are luxuries. Gas can be to $1 per gallon more expensive than down the hill, and in 35 years I have never bought gas on the mountain. These things are the cost you pay to live in a less congested area with clean air and little traffic. So it takes extra time to get to some service or recreation you might want. In Southern California, you could spend 4 hours running simple errands due to traffic and urban SP. Bottom line, don't move to a place you can't afford to live. And don't buy a fixer-upper if you don't like doing home improvement projects. I moved to northern Michigan with my young family in the late 70s. We rented for 6 months and then purchased a home when we figured out where we wanted to be in that area. It was actually one town over from the town we rented in. I believe that renting first was the way to go. We had no regrets. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.